It's the tail end of June 2011 and we're here at the Immingham Resource Centre and surrounding grounds to celebrate the 15th Immingham Show. It's widely anticipated event, promises to be the biggest ever and is due to be officially opened by the Mayor of North East Lincolnshire and a host of local and civil dignitaries. So without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. When I arrived, there seemed to be something of a party atmosphere in the air. The 24-pack definitely confirms it. And Pedro the Clown says he has a welcome speech well in hand. But something tells me this is definitely not a black-suited affair. And after 12 months of planning, Centre Manager Beverley Goy is eager to welcome a whole host of special local and VIP guests. Sue Pickett, Mayor of North East Lincolnshire, was one of the many guests cordially invited to celebrate this auspicious occasion. It's also worth noting that this event was made possible by the dedication and hard work of staff, volunteers and sponsors.
It's an annual event that we organise with the help and cooperation of R&J Leisure. They very kindly help put on the fun fair. We organise a lot of the additional side shows like the rock gig tomorrow night and the arena events and extra stalls on the Saturday. I think we've had a lot of practice at it and we're getting bigger and better every year, hopefully.
Well, I think the people of Immingham, or the community of Immingham, I should say, look forward to events like this because it brings people together, and that's what it's all about, really. Getting together, enjoying yourself, meeting family and friends. That's community.
Well said, Mike. And then it was time for the official welcome from the multi-talented Pedro the Clown.
3 years ago, the World's Fair, who think so much of this event, actually devoted their entire front page to telling people what a good event this is. It's an opportunity to bang the drum and tell people all over the country the marvellous things we do here in North East Lincolnshire.
Then it was the moment they'd all been waiting for. The Immingham Fair has a long tradition of inviting their VIP guests to sample the opening night fairground attractions, together with the local community. But first, it's eyes to the left, looking towards the funhouse for the official photo call and this year's VIP lineup. This may be the first time that mayors and public officials alike had the opportunity to meet, greet and talk with each other.
We're very proud of this particular fair because there are older fairs in Lincolnshire, there are bigger fairs in Lincolnshire, but this is unique. No other fair in the county has so many civic leaders for the opening night. So we like to make them all particularly welcome when they come to Immingham.
Well, I think it's very good for the small towns seem to miss out on a lot of things, but with Immingham doing this sort of thing, and I think they do it on a regular sort of yearly basis, I think it's brilliant for the kids of the town as well as the parents.
I would agree with that. It shows a lot of community spirit and it's good for social cohesion and everything. I'm all for it. Well done, Immingham.
I think it's a great way of bringing people together. We've got dignitaries from all areas and I hope it's well supported and I hope the weather keeps well.
So what do the locals think of the show so far?
It's amazing, it's the best one that's been!
Well,
Just stay!
last year it was a bit rubbish because there weren't many rides, but this year it's like all dead fast and that, so it's amazing.
The sun had come out, time to pull up a pushchair and get comfy. And while it was a la chips in the field, it was a la carte in the cafe. But where does the motivation come from to stage such an event?
One of the things about Immingham, or a lot that you hear about Immingham, is nothing for the people, there's nothing for the community, there's nothing ever going on. This is one of the reasons why we do an event like this, because it's important that we do things for the people of Immingham. The community are very important, and I just hope that they get as much enjoyment out of it year on year as we do actually putting it on, and that's what it's all about.
It's already been an eventful day, but there were still more surprises. A further event in the Town Museum, which is based here in the Resource Centre, was being planned by Brian Mummery, curator of the Immingham Museum. The main theme in the museum is the story of the building of the Immingham docks and the town's involvement in the Great Central Railway. And there's also more than one reminder that charts the history of the town's pilgrim origins. But tonight all focus was upon a very special historical banner.
This particular banner was found deposited in one of the outbuildings at Grimsby Town Station a few years ago. We eventually got this grant from the Association of Independent Museums, and we sent it away, and it took about a year to restore. And we got it back a few months ago, and that's what the result is. The banner was first unfurled in 1902. It's a rare object, and to be honest, the National Railway Museum would probably bite our hand off to have it, but they're not getting it.
Also this evening, the museum is hosting their latest exhibit, called The Fabric of Life, A Stitch in Time, which focuses on the reminiscence of fashion designs throughout the ages. The Resource Centre is seen as an essential community hub, providing business offices and a whole host of meeting, conference and leisure activities. And the annual fair and entertainment represents an ideal opportunity to let the public know what they have to offer.
Each year we're trying to do something different to make it bigger and better, and I think this year we may have actually reached that, because obviously this year we're having something extra special on Friday, which is going to be the rock gig, which obviously the children of obviously Immingham, we go to the youth centres, and I think the Whitgift children are doing it as well. So tomorrow night is going to be an extra special night, and I'm hoping it's going to be a success so we can carry it on for the following years.
So, the 15th Immingham Show has certainly lived up to expectation and has probably been the best yet, according to locals. The townsfolk have come out and shown their full support for this fantastic localised event. And for the record, I do believe that everybody has enjoyed all the fun of the fair, together with a hugely entertaining display of local talents. I, for one, say, long may this show continue.